This is actually how we first met, was just like this. We had that conversation just like this. And I think you had just read the script.
Yes. So I read the script. I read the script, and it was in at that time. Strange things happen. Things happen, and it was in the world of something very similar to something I had written, and in the world of something else I had shot. So I was in that zone. So it was kind of like spooky that this turned up, and I thought, okay, this is not a sign, but I guess a sign. So I took the meeting, and I was immediately really charmed by both of you. And I thought you had such passion and energy, and I like that, especially in young filmmakers. So obviously you're not young anymore, but back then you were very young. But you guys had so much. You were young, exciting filmmakers, and I asked to see what sort of stuff you were doing, and I was very impressed with how it looked. And you just had the energy, and I love that. I love people who are passionate about what they do, and because I feed off that. And if I'm working with people who are passionate, then I get excited, and so and I love being excited about projects. And anyway, so I said yes, and we drove up to Utah from LA, had a little road trip, and and it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made as an actor, taking that chance, because I got to meet you. It's a film that I'm super proud of. Still talk about it. I think it's one of the best things I've ever done. I love that we did a low budget, no budget little engine, a little train that could. And I was so impressed with the final film. I still talk about it. It's one of the coolest little indies I've ever done. So I'm so grateful that all turned out, and we're still talking. We're still friends, and I'm still, hoping for that role that you're going to offer me very soon.
Yes, we want. Yeah, for sure, man. I honestly thought of you when we were writing it, and we had this coach role. It's a pivotal role, and I was like, you know what? Ian would be kind of a cool flavor here. He's a perfect little fit. So, and it'd be fun to bring it back to Utah. Then you'll be like, Utah isn't so small anymore. It's a little crowded.
I don't know. Well, yeah. Well, we'll have to see. You'll have to invite me back so I can have a look.
Maybe this question will just get one last response, and then I think we'll be good. The idea, we're just trying to get people to know that we're serious about making this film RAD. It's really important to us. It's a project that's been in the making for, God, really 10 years. We're finally ready, but people want to know they can confide in the creators, because you hear about something being made, the first thing you think is, well, who's making it? Who's a part of it? Because immediately you're like, okay, I know where it's going to land in terms of quality and execution. So when you look at a project, why is that so important to you, the creators behind it?
Well, having worked with both of you, I know how committed, how talented you are, and I know that this is going to be, even just watching your little Kickstarter, you can tell that this is a quality product. Probably shouldn't say this, but you do a lot with very little. And that's one of the things I love about indie filmmaking, how you can make, with what limited resources you have, look like a huge blockbuster movie. And I know you guys will. I know Patrick's, is definitely gonna, with his, he's got such a fantastic eye with your direction, both of you. And what's interesting is, and what I loved about working with you was your collaborative and open nature to listening to actors. I could see you guys bouncing ideas off each other, listening to the cast, the crew, and working within the confines of what you have. Any problems arose, there was no tension. It was like one of the happiest sets. And you guys worked so hard, so fast, but it was always in a great spirit. And I was so impressed with that. There was no arguing, no shouting. I may have shouted, but by and large, there was no arguing, no shouting. It was just a great experience for everyone involved, I think, So I can just say to anyone who's interested in funding this, you are going to see I truly believe, a really beautiful film. These guys are two great, talented filmmakers. So I would urge you to please support them in telling the story of RAD, which is, you can tell it's going to be a phenomenal story. So,
well, thank you.
I hope RAD, get this and then make the film. I would love to be a part of it in any way, shape, or form.
Well, thank you, man. We loved working with you, and I think you only shouted twice. One time somebody was in your eye line, and the second time at me.
Uh,
No, I appreciate it, man, and I really do. We're on to do a project with you again, and hopefully that we can make it happen here with Rad. And really appreciate your vote of confidence. We love you, man. We love working with you.
love you guys. I truly hope that, I do get to work with you guys before, I pop off. So do it quickly. And good luck. Get the money, and let's work together soon.
Keep in touch. We'll keep you posted on it. And
Okay.
thank you,
All right.
brother.
Lots of love, guys.
Appreciate it. Yeah, much
Okay.
love.
Lots
See you,
of
man.
love.